Hello everyone. In today's episode, we are going to design a business card from start to finish. So, without further ado, let's get started. We are going to design a business card from beginning to the end, which you are going to learn much more tips here on how you can actually design a business card. Okay. All right. So first thing we need to do here, the size of the business card that we are having here is 3.5 inches by 2. Okay, so that is the size that we are going to work within it. All right, so let's assume the company or the person we are just going to design this core card for actually has given us their logos. So this is the logo that actually we are just going to use to design the business card. And moreover, you can see that we have this location phone call, we have the envelope which is for the email, and we have this network, the globe, which is for internet. Okay, so I will show you how to get these icons. So to get these icons, first visit this website. It's called the flaticon.com, and you can get all the icons that you want in a PNG format. Okay, very easy. So I'm just going to pin it somewhere here. All right, so once you get it, actually the at times comes in a PGN form. Okay, so in case if you want to actually get it in the vector form, how you can actually change the color and stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to take these few steps to actually show you how you could actually do that. Then we could actually begin with the main design. Okay, all right. So let me quickly move it to my next screen to bring in the particular PNG file that I downloaded, just to demonstrate it to you how it should be. So this is it. Sorry, it's too big. Let me just reduce it. Okay, now you can tell that this one is in an image form. If I click to give it any color, you see that nothing is working. So what you need to do here is first select it, come to the top here and click the drop down, trace bitmap, click the drop down and come all the way to outline trace. Then you choose line art. So once you choose, this will open automatically. This is the original one and this is the duplication one. Okay, so we don't need to do any adjustment, just click OK. So once you click OK, we'll drag this one out. So this one now is in a vector form, so I can just give it any color of my choice. All right, so this is how I just get all these icons here. All right, okay, so now let's get rid of it. Now we are just going to design this business card, but first I just want us to get some kind of background, which is not going to be an image, but it's going to be some kind of vector padding. Okay, that we could actually use to create this background. So first, what I just want us to do, come to your tool bar here and just click on this rectangle tool, click and draw, just click and drag. Let's just let it go a little bit, or hold down your control so you could get accurate square. Okay, all right, so this is good. Now come to your toolbox again and just pick this ellipse tool to draw our circle. Put it here, hold down your shift and control key together whilst you click and hold and drag to just give you this kind of shape. Okay, so this is okay for me. I will just let go my mouse and I have actually created this first circle here. So the next one, I'm just going to move it here and right click to duplicate, or you can just right click on it, copy, come here and choose paste. So it will paste on it. You click and hold and you drag it to this side. All right, so I'll just go it by the shortcut way. So this is actually how I just want it to be, which is, okay, highlight everything here. You see these options actually will come. You see this very first one here, there's a second one here, actually it's called a trim. So we want this circle actually to trim this, our square here. So just click on trim, and this is actually how I just want it to be. So I will just get rid of the circles. Okay, all right. So here what I just need to do, I just need to create some kind of curve. Okay, instead of the flat here. So what you need to do here, go in for your shape tool, select everything, then on the two this thing here, just click on this one, convert to curve. So once, just click here, hold down your control while to drag. Okay, so this is okay. I'll just do same here. I'll hold on my control while I drag. The reason why I'm holding on control is I just don't want it to move to the other side. Okay, I just want it to move in a very straight form. Okay, so everything will be unique. Okay, all right, so now we are done with it. So what we need to do here is, first, let's try to rotate it 45 degrees. So just come to this rotation angle here, just type 45, and this is actually how I just want it to be. All right, okay, so what we need to do here, I want to duplicate it. So what we need to do, right click, copy, then right click again, paste. So once you paste it, let's hold it and drag it to the other side like this. Okay, let's see, let it be close. We just want it to be very close like this. Okay, then we right click, okay, to duplicate, but we have already what duplicate it, so you just leave it. So here we want this pattern actually to, we want to create a few more. So you use your keyboard shortcut key Control D. Okay, so this Control D. Okay, the reason why we are having it in this form is because we didn't get the accurate thing here. So let's go back. I'm just going to delete everything except this one. So I'm just going to hold down my Control key, and I'm just going to click my mouse, drag to where exactly I just want it to be, like this. Then I'll right click to duplicate. Then I can use the Control D, which you see that it's actually in line. You see, which is actually in line. Okay, that's good. Okay, so this one will repeat it to the down. So I'll just click, hold, and drag it to the down like this. Okay, then Control D. Okay, all right. So here what we need to do, select everything, right click, and let's group it. Okay, we group it into one thing, you see. So this is actually how it's going to be. Okay, so now the colors we are using actually are these two colors here. All right, so this is what I'll do. We can just pick this one and pick the color, but when you look here, I have already pinned it somewhere here already. Okay, so there is no need for me to go all the way. So what I just need to do here, I just have to come to where the color is and right click. Automatically you see that all of them will get the color for the outline, because we are not doing the fill, we are just doing the outline. Okay, so here we need to increase the size here. Okay, so let's just make it something like 1, which is okay for me. All right, so let's press P. So we'll get these actually in the middle of, let me just highlight these things and we'll push it up here a little bit. Okay, so now what we need to do here, let's try to minimize it a little bit by holding down your shift key whilst what you click, you hold and click inside. So this is actually how I want the pattern actually should be for the background. Now in the newer versions that we have, when you double click on this rectangle, it will automatically create a rectangle to the size of this 3.5 by 2. So once I just double click it, you see that it will just create it for me. So in case if yours doesn't work that way, what you need to do here is just click on this rectangle, draw the line, and just come here. Okay, just come here and just put 3.5 by 2. All right, then you can just press P and it's going to be on it. Okay, all right, good. So now let's move forward. So I'm just going to delete one. Now with this one, we want to power clip this one into this rectangle here. So what we need to do, select this particular object that we just created, come all the way to objects, then under the object we look for power clip, which is this very one. You click it, which is place inside frame. So you click and you bring the arrow in the frame that you want this actually should be in, which is this very one. So you just click once and you could actually have it like this. Okay, now if we want to edit it and stuff, what we need to do here is Just click on this edit, it will open it like this. Then what I just want us to do here, I just want us to apply some kind of transparency. Okay, so we go in, we click on this transparency tool, then select this uniform transparency, then let's make it all the way to 95 and hit enter. So this is actually how it's going to be. So in any case, if you think yours is too light, you can actually click it and just pump it out, but I'll just keep my own on 95. Okay, all right, good. So I'm not speeding this video because I really want us all to understand this thing. All right, so to remove this outline here, either you come where these colors are, then you right click, it will automatically take off the outline. Okay, or when you just click on it, just come to the top here, you see this one, this is the outline option, then you click, then you go to none. Okay, all right, good. So now so far so good, we have actually gotten our back design here. Okay, so the next thing I just want us to do is, let's bring in a rectangle, but I will not draw it fully, so I'll just drag it to somewhere, let's say somewhere here. Okay, so what I'll do here is I'll just push it inside a little bit, and I think 3.1 will be okay. So let's push it in a little bit, which is okay for me. All right, so now what we need to do here is, I just want to bring in a guideline. Okay, so I'll bring the guideline all the way to somewhere here. Okay, then I'll just bring another guideline to the center of this particular shape here. So from here, what you need to do here, go in for your shape tool, then right click, then we convert to curves. Okay, all right. So now here, what I just want us to do here is double click to break it. Okay, then with this one, when you come all the way here, double click here also to break it, and also what, double click here also to break it. Then you double click here, it will just flap inside like this. So you see what we have what created. Okay, all right. So from here, what I just want us to do, I just want us to get some kind of curve. Okay, I don't want these edges to be sharp, I just want it to be in a form of curve. Okay, so to do that, go to your window menu, then come all the way to dockers, then look for corners. Okay, so we just click the corners, it will appear here. So now I just want this side to be curved, so I will just click here. Let me just zoom it big. I'll just click here, then I'll just put the pointer here. So you see that the size that we have here is 0.147, and you could see how it have what curved it, but these two sharp for me, so I'll just decrease it. So whilst you are doing that, you could see that it's moving back. So let's make it let's see. Okay, I think 107 should be okay. All right, so all what you need to do here is just click apply to see how it is. So if you are okay with it, then we move on. So I'll do same here. I'll just click here, because of the number is here already, I'll just click apply, and automatically it's going to apply. I'll do same to this one also, then I'll just click apply. Okay, but before this will work, you should always remember that your cursor has to be here for here to be active before you could actually get this effect. Thank you. All right, so now what we need to do here is, I think we need to pull it down a little bit. I don't want to drag it so that it will distort, so I'll just drag the whole thing down here, as this is actually how I just want it to be. Then I'll use my shape to select these two node here, and I could just click and drag to the top. So doing that is not going to distort your design. Okay, all right. So the next thing we need to do here, we need to just give it some kind of fill. So come all the way down here, click and hold, and just go in for this interactive fill. Hold your control whilst you drag from top to down. So this is the default color that we have. So here I just want here to be a little bit lighter, whilst I just want the top here to be deep. Okay, so let's go with this one. this is actually how I just want it to be. Okay guys, all right, so now let's remove the outline. We go to the line here, we go to none. We don't want any outline. All right, okay, that's good. So the next thing I want us to do here, I just want us to create a name and position. But before that, let's put this line here. Okay, then let's go in for our rectangle tool. Let's draw from here to here. Okay, then I will just hold down my shift key while I just click the background here, and I'll just press R to align it to the right hand side. This means that I just want the same space that we have here should also be the same space here, which is very, very important when it comes to graphic design. Okay, all right, good. So now I'm okay. Let me just click this one to collapse it like this. So now let's bring in our text tool here, and let's just put in the name. So I'm just going to use some name, Michelle Smith. Okay, let's assume that's the name of the person we are doing this design for. So straight to 12, reduce the font size, it's too loud. So I'll just hold down the shift key whilst I just select this line here, and I'll just press R because I want this text to align with this very one. Okay, so as I said, when it comes to graphic design, alignment is very, very important. All right, okay, good. So here with the font here, I just want to use a font called Poppins. Okay, this font is called Poppins. But what I want to do here is I just want the name, the surname should be bold. So I want this one to be very light. So double click to go in, highlight the Smith alone, go back to your text here, and we have these Poppins here, the font family. So I'll just go in for Poppins regular. Okay, by doing that, I have actually achieved what I want. I will select the text again whilst I select this one and press R to align to right. Okay, so now with this one, the text color, let it be the main one, but with the Smith, I just want the Smith to have the brighter type. Okay, the brighter color. So I'll go in for this, and you could actually see the difference. You see, all right, good. So now let's type the position. So the position is going to be CEO and founder. Okay, CEO and founder. So with this one, the font type I just want to use is, I don't want to use medium. I just don't want to, I think that the regular will be fine. The size is too big, so I'll go somewhere like 8. Okay, so this is what I'll do. I'll drag it below here, and I'll make sure that it's in line with this one. So I'll just select both and press R. So you see, all right. So with this one, let me just reduce it to 6.5. Okay, then R. So now we can actually adjust it a little bit. Okay, so with this one, I just want to use the lighter color, which is this very one. Okay, so this is actually how I just want it actually should be. Okay, very, very neat. So now we can do away with this line. Okay, all right. So now I want this location, call, email, and just website to be in this one here. So I'll just select everything, and I'll just bring it in here. Okay, let me just place it anywhere. All right, so this one, the icons actually have got to the back of this one. So you right click, you go to order, then you just click bring to front. Okay, so the items actually will come to front. Let me just select it again and bring it to front. If it's there, then we have to change the color. Okay, so we go by white. Okay, we go by white. All right, so okay, good. So that's how actually it is. So now what we need to do here, we have to get the address. So now let's type the address. Let's, for example, say it's 123 Lorem. You know that should be the address. Okay, but I'm just using dynamic text. So with this one, I just want it to be regular or semi bold. Okay, then I'll just reduce it to 12. Okay, 12 as you can see is too big, so we go by 6. Okay, 6. Let's go by 7. All right, that's good. So this is what we do. Select these both and press E to align them very well. Okay, so we just change it to white. All right, so if it's too bold, we can go in and maybe I will choose a little medium. Okay, something like this, which is very good. So here, what I'll do here is I'll just duplicate this text here. Okay, so Control C to copy, Control V to paste. Then I'll just drag it down here. All right, then I'll just select both, press E just to align it very well. Okay, so in this case, you know, the phone actually see what it is. So this P. So what you need to do here is hold down your control and let's just drag the number to the line very well. So this one will be over. Okay, so this actually will determine that your alignment actually is good. Okay, so we change it to phone number plus 000 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, I'm just using everything dummy. Okay, so let's come back, duplicate, then we align them very well. So with the email, I'm also using a dummy email, so I'll just use info@designtips.com. Okay, so you see this one is out of it, so it means that either we have to adjust it very well or we reduce the font size. So what I'll do here is I'll highlight everything and push this one back a little bit. Okay, so with these ones also, which for the text, I could also adjust them, press L just to align them very well, and I can push it inside a little bit. If still this is out, then we can actually play with the font size. Okay, all right, so then the next one, let's duplicate this one also, then we put in the website name. Okay, so that's www.designtips.com. all right, so this actually call for font reduce, so we just make it 6.5. all right, so everything will be in. So here, let's try to align them very well. Let's try to align them. All right, because we have reduced the font, so there's going to be some kind of adjustment. Okay, all right, so you can see that everything here looks perfect the way we want it. So I'll just click on this line, so Control A to select all, then you hit your delete key. So this is actually how it's going to be. Okay, very nicely. So with the text here, I still want it for us to have it in a very small size. So 6 should be okay, because I just want some kind of space here. Okay, so we go and we adjust it and see if everything is in order. Those that are not in order, you see that they will make some kind of movement. Those that are in order actually will stay the way they are. All right, so this actually bring us into the front design here. As you can see, we are done with the front design, where you see the person's name, his proposition, the contact details and stuff. Okay, now we have to move on to the next part to create the back. Okay, so the back is going to contain the logo and the name of the company and the slogan. Okay, all right, so what we need to do here, just copy this logo here. So click this plus to create the next page, then let's just change it to 3.5 by 2. all right, so that's the size here. So I'll paste the logo here. It's here already. Okay, so let's go back and bring this background. We need it, we can't go without it. Okay, so we paste it. So we have the background here, but here we are just going to make some kind of adjustment with the background here. Okay, so here the fill here, okay, we have to give the background some kind of fill. So what I'll do here is I'll go in for this particular fill. All right, don't worry, you actually understand everything here. So here, let's go into our power. So here, let's go into our power clip here to change the color. So we just click here, edit, then select it, and just right click on the white so that we could actually give it a white outline. So here you could actually start to see it. Okay, all right. So from here, actually, I want the brighter side actually to be in the middle. Okay, so what I'll do here is I'll just click on this interactive tool. Then I'll drag. Okay, but this is not what I want. Okay, so what I'll do here is you come to the top here and you change it from this linear to elliptical. So once you do that, you see that it's in the middle. We drag it and we could just click on this one, then we adjust it into the middle of the page nicely. Okay, so here actually we go in by the lighter color, which is this one, so you could see the difference. So what I'll do here is, let me just drag this one up, as I want the deep color actually should be at the edges. So this one actually will bright the center of the card here. Okay, all right, good. So now what we need to do here is, first we have to type in the company name, but what I just want to do here is I just want to use this format. So I'll just copy here, Control C to copy. We go back, Control V to paste. Don't worry if you don't see anything. Let's group everything, or after you have selected, let's change them to white. Then you press C to center these two. Then hold down your shift key and click this very one and press C. So you find everything here in the middle. Okay, so here we'll change it to the company name. Okay, so we say design tips. So this one is going to be tips. All right, so this is actually how I just want it to be. Then I'll center it. Okay, all right, so I'm just going to increase the size a little bit. Then I'll use my shape tool here, but this time around I'm not coming to shape anything, but what I'm here to do is I just want to give it some kind of gaps between them. Okay, all right, so that's how I'm going to see. So with this one is going to be my slogan. So maybe I'll say best in design, then what, best in creativity. Okay, all right, then I'll center that one as well. Okay, these are always a slogan, so what I'll do is I'll just reduce the font size a little bit, and that's it for now. This one always I just want it to be below the main thing. I don't want it to be that loud, so let's go by 5. Let's center it and see. I think that's okay. All right, let's try to increase this one a little bit because this is the company name. Okay, all right, so here the next thing we need to do here is we just have to bring this logo on top. Okay, so now it have gone to the back. We right click, we go to order, we bring it to front. Okay, all right, so what we do here is let's center everything. All right, good. Now we are done with the back as well. So here let's group it. So you right click, you go to group, then you press P, which is going to center this whole thing to the center of the card. All right, so we go. All right, so you see this is design tips, best in design, best in creativity. So now if we go to the back, this is actually how the whole thing is going to be. All right, so we are done. Let me just bring this one to the front there. Let me say Control C, Control V to paste. Then I'll drag it up a little bit. Okay, good. So guys, this is the final look. Okay, this is the final look of our design. See how it's looking very beautiful. So F9 to view full mode. So this is a complete business card, and the way we put in a lot of time to explain everything into details, for which I know whatever we teach here actually is going to help you in your design. Okay guys, so that's all for now. Keep practicing and stay creative. Follow for more tips and catch you in the next video.